Okay. Hi YouTube, Facebook, friends, all that good stuff. So, I'm going to be making some soda ash, which is potassium hydroxide. It's pretty much a weaker form of lye. Um, it's pretty easy to make. It's just basically firewood, and you burn it down into ashes, and then we'll get to the rest of that later. But anyone who knows what lye is knows that they use it in drain cleaner and all kinds of stuff. And you can also use it to make homemade soaps. And right now I'm just burning down the wood to get to the ashes. And once I'm done with that, I'll tell you more. Okay, so I burnt most of my wood down into ash. You can see some of it was still charcoal that was covered with ash. But what I did is I took a small pitcher and I poked out a bottom, and I put some filters, two coffee filters in there, and I held it in place with some rocks, and I threw some grass and some hay on top of that, and then I strained it, and I strained it again, and it's starting to come out pretty clear with a little brownish color to it, and that's what you want. So this is going to take a while for it to drain all out. It could take a couple days, and what's going to end up happening is once that all drains out, I'm pretty much going to do it again using the same method, and it's going to become like a gel. And then I don't know if you can see it down there, but there's some grass and a couple other big chunks. I'm going to filter those out again. And I'm going to just keep doing this until I get it as clear as I can. I'm going to put it in my glass bottle over there. And I'm going to let it sit overnight until it gets an even browner, darkish looking color. And I'll show you what that looks like when I get to it. Okay, so I just want to show this to you real quick. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but this is about an hour after filtration. I'm going to go ahead and set my dripper down for a second. And if you look, you can see that goldish tint to it. Now I realize that my cell phone isn't the best way to show this to you, but inside of here is a strong gold yellowish color, kind of like a urine color. If you look in there, you can also see these sparkly silver dots. That's a good sign that some of the ash has actually gotten through, and that's what we're after. We want to let that sit, and we will let basically amounts to ferment in there, because that's where our chemical process is going to come from. I just wanted to see if I can show you guys the color. I know you guys can't see the sparkles in there because of the cell phone, but yeah, I just want to show you guys that. Okay, so I'm now boiling it down, trying to get as much water out as I can. I added more ashes and replaced a little bit of the water that was lost from before, filtering it and whatnot. So after I did that, like I said, I just threw it up here. I'm gonna go ahead and super boil this for a second. I want to show you guys something. Alright, you see there at the top, you can start to see this white film kind of developing there. If I turn off the heat for a second, take a look at that. That's kind of how you know that it's going, is you'll get these white, these thick white little oil looking things just kind of floating up there. It's kind of hard to see with this camera, and I mean, you get the idea. So when I'm done boiling that, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. So here's the lye. You can't really see the color as well on the camera, but from where I'm standing, it is dark gold. I boiled it, and then I poured what was left into my glass container here, and I gave it a quick ice bath just to help cool it off some. If you look here, you can see some of the leftover ash and some of the lye powder. So I mean, obviously need to wash that. But down here you can see some of the leftover sediment and ash and whatnot that settled. And I mean, that's just part of it. Pretty much, I'm just gonna let that sit until I make a bunch more and just add it on the top of that. And then after that, I'll be able to dry it out and make lye crystals, or I mean just make soap out of it by adding some lard. Or if you want, you can even take some of this and, you know, once it's strong enough, and some aluminum and mix it together, and it'll produce hydrogen gas, which is extremely flammable. I mean, there's different reasons why you could do that. I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, that's pretty much how you make homemade lye. Thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, and comment.